What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh and welcome back to another Regulation G video. Today we've got a team here from the Darth Bear and the Urban Ranger over in the Discord. They work together to build this cool looking Trick Room team. Basically Necrozma-Dawn-Wings with Indeedee, expanding force shenanigans, but then you've got Incineroar with an assault vest set, which I am a fan of. The most interesting set on this team, I would argue, is the Urshifu with the power anklet. That's pretty cool. Lowers the speed of the Pokemon, able to dish out some big damage under the Trick Room. We got Ursaluna, base form, and Araquanid. Really cool looking team. Honestly, Araquanid's a really interesting one because it's got substitute, which I think is pretty interesting. I think that's really cool because Araquanid does a ton of damage, so that's a really interesting way to utilize that Pokemon. Rocky Helm on the Indeedee to just chip away at stuff. It's Tera Grass, so you can follow me, the Spores. Really cool looking team. I think this is going to be really solid. Basically, you're going to just kind of assess the situation. You're going to look and go, oh my gosh, is it Miraidon? Am I leading Indeedee this game? Or can I get away with doing some other shenanigans? I really like it. I think this is a pretty cool team. I like the Tera Grass on Indeedee, not only for the Spore counter, but also it allows Indeedee to take more hits from Miraidon. I think that's really useful. So really excited to see what we can do here today. But let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer Necrozma-Dawn-Wings or Lunala? But let's get into some battles. Miraidon, okay. They have Clefairy, so that's kind of interesting. We'll go with these three, because then I can change the terrain and cause some problems. What Tera are we? We are Tera Ghost. I do like that a fair bit. We are Tera Ghost. And I think I bring my Urshifu. Do I? Urshifu would help with the Clefairy matchup. I think I am going to bring it. We need to be cautious of the Walking Wake. That is a big factor here. The Walking Wake causes a lot of problems for our Ursaluna. Alright, it's going to be Urshifu and Miraidon. What if I just did this? Because they're not going to close combat the Indeedee slot, right? So what if I just did this? And go for the Trick Room. We go for the Tera Fairy. This allows us to maintain control of the terrain. They go for the Electro Drift. Beautiful. That worked out just the way we hoped it would. They go for the Wicked Blow. That still hurt, but it didn't do enough. Okay, the Tera Fairy was just precaution. Alright, I'm gonna click Expanding Force, and I'm gonna go for they're probably Sash, aren't they? I'm gonna go Moongeist Beam Facade onto the Urshifu slot. They're likely... That didn't look like band damage to me. That did not look like band damage. Okay. So this is going to get rid of the Urshifu. Perfect. Maybe they're scarfed? I think I just Expanding Force onto the Iron Hands spot and protect my Ursaluna. Yep, okay. Miraidon's gonna come in. Warp Drive is activated. We protect the Ursaluna. And we get the Expanding Force down. Nice. They went for Drain Punch. That's beautiful. See what kind of damage that does. Nice. We'll take that. Okay. I mean, we click Expanding Force again, and we swap back in our Indeedee. Pull back the Ursaluna. Bring in the Indeedee. Reset the terrain. Warp Drive wears off. They are going to Terrasilize. What are they going to Terrasilize to? It's going to be on the Iron Hands. Oh, I don't think that's the move. I don't think that is the move at all, in fact. They do go for the Drain Punch. It's going to be into the Indeedee. That's a decent ship. Truth be told, that is a decent ship. We get the Expanding Force down. Rocky Helm damages them. Let's see what kind of damage this does to Miraidon. I'm not mad at it. And let's see what they do here. They go for the Electro Drift. We have controlled terrain for the rest of the battle. That's really nice. That did a lot. Oh, they're orbed. That does complicate things. That does complicate things. This should be our last turn of Trick Room. It is, in fact, our last turn of Trick Room. I'm going to go for another Expanding Force, and I'm going to follow me this turn. They could protect. They go for the Life Dew. I don't know that it's going to do enough healing. Let's see. I don't think that's enough. Oh, unfortunately. It is enough. Miraidon lost some HP. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. In a bit of a predicament here. How much did that do? I don't think we take another. I'm gonna go for this. The Helping Hand. Oh, they have Helping Hand and D-Gleam. That's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. That should KO, though. They should go down to Life Orb. Yeah, that should KO from Life Orb, but I think we're fine. Right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, they're dead from Life Orb. So that's fine. Because now we have Ursaluna and Urshifu against this Clefairy. Yeah. Perfect. That works out so nice.
I'm in danger.
Facade. Poison Jab. GG. Nice. Okay. That's what you like to see. Not very often you see the Life Orb Miraidon. Very peculiar. Kyogre with the moon. Okay. I think we can get away with leading this. We will have to be slightly cautious. What's my Tera type on the Necrozma? It is Fairy. Okay, I don't mind that too much. We do need to be slightly cautious of the Incineroar and Rillaboom combo here. I think Ursaluna's actually pretty decent here. Ursaluna's actually fairly decent, and I'm gonna bring a Araquanid. That gives me a bunch of damage, as well as the ability to Wide Guard if necessary. Okay. Booster Energy is activated. There's the Psychic Surge. I will say the one thing I wish we had access to here. I wish we had access to here. Would be Wide Guard on the Necrozma. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Tera and go for the Trick Room. Now, I would feel a lot more comfortable going for this play if I knew that we were Psychic Seed. But being that we're not Psychic Seed, this is a little scary. But if we had Wide Guard on the Necrozma, I'd feel so much more comfortable making this play. Alright, we get the Protect down. They go for a knockoff. Okay, they went to the wrong spot. I'll take that. And they Calm Mind up. Okay. Didn't even really need to Trick Room. Now, the biggest problem that we have is the fact that we cannot hit this Roaring Moon. Yeah, we just can't touch the Roaring Moon. So I'll tell you what. I'm kind of tempted to just go for the Expanding Force here. Oh, that works. We'll take that. It's going to be Rillaboom. Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to lose the buff that the Psychic Terrain gave us there. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot of damage. They go for the O-Pulse. Okay. Okay, I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to get in Araquanid here. I feel like I have to get Araquanid in to start applying some pressure. Nice shiny Araquanid there. And they U-turn into Araquanid. And they send in what? Roaring Moon, okay. They go for the Origin Pulse. Obviously, I'm protected. They are going to hit. Araquanid takes that really well. Alright, I'm going to assume... They either protect or they... How many more turns of Trick Room are we working with? I'm not opposed to doubling here. They protect Kyogre. Okay. I was going to say they either protect Kyogre and we get nothing. Okay. I hope we can KO from this range. Attack drops. Moongeist Beam. I just don't know that we actually KO it from this range. Especially without a damage boosting item. We do actually take it though. So we'll take that. We get the Roaring Moon out. My cat just jumped up and is taking up all the room in my chair now. Alright, get some recovery on Araquanid. Cause some problems. That Kyogre is problematic. They send in Incineroar. Okay. I'm going to go for the liquidation on the Incineroar. I know we got intimidated, but I think the swap is necessary here. We haven't revealed that we have Wide Guard yet. We pull back Necrozma. And we get in Indeedee. Change the terrain. We stop the fake out. And it looks like they are going to Tera. Tera Ghost, okay. Keen to see how much damage this does. That still did a ton of damage. They go for knockoff onto Araquanid. We lose the lefties. Oh, and they actually went for Ice Beam into Indeedee. That's really not good. Rain stops. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I think we're just shocked because we can't get our Trick Room back down. The only way, I'm going to go for the Wide Guard and try and get the Trick Room down. If this works, there's a chance. I just don't think it's very likely. Yeah, they probably just go Ice Beam and they go for knockoff here. We hadn't revealed that we had Wide Guard, so it was kind of our only play. But that'll just straight KO. Alright. I mean, that's just a GG. Not a whole lot we can really do. That is just a GG. Because now we have the Blood Moon Ursaluna. That Kyogre with the Calm Mind just became a problem very quickly. Very, very quickly. GG. GG to my opponent there. Okay. I kind of like these. This gives me quite a bit of options. What's the speed stat on this? 49. Okay, I like that. Let's lock that in. I think this is the best for what we're up against here. See what they got. Miraidon and Chi-Yu are the lead. Okay. We changed the terrain back. I'm down to go for the Tera Fairy and rotate in my Ursaluna. That way we have control of terrain. I think that's going to be big. Here we go. Tera Fairy, because they have the Chi-Yu. Now, as long as they don't Dark Pulse flinch me and we get Trick Room up, I think we're cooking. They go for the Electro Drift. Okay, you love to see it. Don't flinch me. Don't flinch me. Nice. That's good turn one. I'm going to click Expanding Force, and I'm going to Headlong Rush the Chi-Yu. I'm actually not opposed to just facading the Chi-Yu. Okay. They stayed in. They must not be specs. Single target expanding force is huge. Nice. Their flash cannon. Okay. That didn't do much. Their life orb. What's with the life orb Miraidon today? What is with the life orb Miraidon? Okay, there's a lot of them running around. Alright, here comes Ogerpon. I mean, we click Expanding Force again. And I'm just going to throw a Facade over. Okay, they go for Spiky. That's fine. That's A-okay. I was going to say, we throw the Facade that direction. If they decide to swap, whatever. If they don't, I'd rather go for the damage onto the Ogerpon. Because we're going to move slower than the Miraidon anyways. Cool. We have terrain control for the rest of the battle now. That's what you like to see. That is what you like to see. What's coming in? I wouldn't be shocked if it's the Iron Hands. Urshifu. Okay. That works. It is a Urshifu. It is, in fact, the Dersh. Turns to Trick Room. Okay. 2 turns of Trick Room. We want to remove Ogerpon. Ogerpon is the biggest threat. We go for that, and we go for that. Looks like they're going to go for a Terastallization. It's going to be the pawn. You don't survive the double up, though. I will tell you that. You do not survive the double up. You may not even survive, yeah, the Facade. Okay. Down goes the pawn. Down goes the pawn. You love to see it. We go for Expanding Force. Obviously not going to connect. And they actually do have Poison Jab. Is this a new tech that I'm just not aware of because I've been grinding Marvel Rivals? Like, is that what this is? Is this, like, more common now? I've been playing so much Marvel Rivals, I haven't been paying as much attention. I'm not a big fan of Reg G, so Marvel Rivals is way more interesting right now. But I've seen a lot of the poison jab stuff. Alright, Indeedee comes in. Follow me. We facade. They're gonna take chip. If there are sash, they're gonna take the chip from the Rocky Helm. They are not sash. Cool. GG. GG to my opponent there. I like the ability to swap the Indeedee into the Ursaluna to take whatever Volt Switch nonsense or Electro Drift that's going to come at the Indeedee. It gives me terrain control for the rest of the game, and I really appreciate that for this particular team. Lugia with the Dozo. Okay. Lugia and Dozo. Well, their only real terrain... The only real terrain is... if they have Misty terrain. I like the Urshifu bring here. And I don't hate Araquanid. We do a lot of damage with Araquanid. I think the biggest issue we face is like we have no real fairy coverage. Nothing to deal with the Grimmsnarl. That's like a really big problem that we're gonna have. I do really like Araquanid into this matchup, but I think I'm almost gonna need just the I guess we have Poison Jab on our Urshifu. That could help, but I feel like there's just a lack of coverage options for the Grimmsnarl here. We do have Poison Jab, Tera Poison on the Urshifu, which could be interesting. Grimmsnarl and Lugia is the lead. We get the Psychic Surge down. I mean, I'm just gonna set Trick Room and go for the Moongeist Beam here. They are gonna Tera. It's gonna be on the Lugia. It's gonna be Tera Fairy. There's the light screen. And there's the Calm Mind, okay. The bright side is we do break multi-scale here. Let's see how much damage this does. A very negligible amount of damage. Alright, I think what we do now is we go for a Follow Me and I hard swap in my Urshifu. Keep my Urshifu safe from any sort of damage that they could throw my way. There's a Spirit Break. Grimmsnarl took some chip. They Calm Mind again. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab. Helping Hand Poison Jab. We're gonna Tera Poison here. Alright. They go for Reflect. Makes sense. Come on, let's see what the damage is. Oh, yeah. You go for the Aeroblast. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it crit too. Yikes. Alright, let's get an Ursaluna. How slow is our Indeedee? I really would hope we would underspeed, but we kind of just got to see. A little bit of chip. They go for foul play. Okay. Okay, we do underspeed. We take the Lugia. Both Teras are off the field now. That's not really what I wanted to see. I'm gonna be honest, it's not really what I wanted to see. Which means they probably have the Tatsugiri in the back. So I'm gonna go for a follow me. And I will facade into the Dondozo. Yep, there's the Tatsugiri. This is why we really needed our, what's it called? Our Urshifu. I should have gone for a follow me. It would have been so much more helpful to have the Urshifu for this particular instance. Okay, they go for everything, you know, they get the Omni boost. Let's see what happens now. A crit would be immaculate. Big crit, big crit. No. They go for order up, okay. Indeed, he should take that. Attack rises. Are they lefties? No. I think I just do the same thing. I follow me, and I go for a facade. Follow me, go for facade. Come on, let's crit. Let's crit. Earthquake, okay. We hang on, but just barely. No crits. And the issue is I can't protect because we just go down to burn on the subsequent turn, which is incredibly problematic. We get Necrozma in. I mean, I think I just have to double it. Getting the Trick Room up isn't going to do anything for me in this particular instance. Yeah, it did too much. Yeah, getting the Trick Room up doesn't really do anything for me here. It's not like I would have had another turn with Ursaluna. If I had another turn with Ursaluna, it would have been a little better. Yeah, it's just not doing any damage. That's a GG. Oh, the crit on... I don't know that the... With the +1 Calm Mind on the Lugia, that the Urshifu would have taken the hit regardless of the crit. It was neutral damage. It is just incredible. Actually, they were at +2. They got 2 Calm Minds down, didn't they? I don't remember. But it is a bit unfortunate because the Urshifu would have been the key to that matchup there. There's the team once more for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I really like the team. There's a lot of cool elements to this team. I think the thing is, it's Necrozma-Dawn-Wings, and it really suffers from that 5th move syndrome where it really wants to have one additional thing. Like, the thing I kept thinking I wanted really bad would have been Tera Fairy Tera Blast. Because this team doesn't really have a whole lot of ways of dealing with those, like the Grimmsnarl. In the one battle we were having issues dealing with. We have the Poison Jab, but that's a little tricky. So that's just kind of the thing with Necrozma. I feel like you always want a 5th move on it, whether it be Wide Guard or a Tera Blast or something to that effect. All in all, though, I think the team's really fun. Personally, I think Araquanid just would be a little better with just Protect over Substitute. To just be able to go for, you know, shenanigans, recover, all that fun stuff. But I do like this team. I think it's really solid. I like the use of the different Pokemon here, especially the Urshifu with the Power Anklet. I think is really cool. The Ursaluna being a very nice option for being able to rotate in to the Indeedee slot to take those Electro Drifts or those Volt Switches that they'd like to be throwing in that direction in order to secure terrain control for the rest of the battle. That's a really nice combo. So I think this is a really well put together team, and I really enjoyed it. Had some missteps along the way, like losing the Urshifu in that one with the Dozo when Urshifu would have been so good into the Dozo. That really hurt us, but all in all, I think this team's super fun. You guys should give it a try. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and sub for more like this in the future. Also, be sure to check out the Discord, where you too can share Reg G teams like this one and be featured in future videos. But until next time, peace.